Judge Chuckin should put Trump in prison if he disobeys the gag order again, according to a former prosecutor. According to Nima Rahmani, a former federal prosecutor, Judge Tanya Chuckin should do something about Donald Trump's reported efforts to intimidate witnesses and courtroom staff. Many. According to Raw Stories, reporting on Sunday, December 10, 2023, argues that the courts have given Trump too much freedom, even after gag orders were imposed, and she wants the judge to show her power by locking up the ex-president. Rahmani told Newsweek that he thinks the execution of gag orders is crucial to their success, stressing that finding. Trump said to Newsweek's scene that he hasn't been able to control his behavior. Until Judge Chuckin actually follows through on the gag order, revokes Trump's bond, or finds him in contempt, none of this will matter. Rahmani voiced his opinion, and the court condemned the previous judge's reluctance to act more forcefully by ordering sanctions. Removing Trump's bail would be a critical step that would lead to his immediate arrest before the March federal election case trial, according to Rahmani, who claims that Trump has received insignificant, worthless fines. Rahmani contended that although acknowledging that a presidential candidate is entitled to the protections of the First Amendment, Trump has gone beyond the confines of free expression and that the gag orders, which appellate courts have upheld, should go into effect. Speaking about Judge Patrick A. Millett of the appeals court, he paraphrased her remarks that Mr. Trump is a former president and a present presidential contender, and the public is very interested in what he has to say. Because Trump is being charged with a crime, Millett stressed the value of the rule of law and the necessity of his trial adhering to the same procedures as those of other criminal defendants. The debate over Trump's legal restrictions raises important questions about the delicate balance that must be struck between the right to free speech and the preservation of an impartial court system. Previous court remedies have failed to adequately confront Trump's purported efforts to influence legal procedures, according to Rahmani, who is now urging Judge Chuckin to increase the sanctions for violating the gag order. The possible revocation of Trump's release and eventual detention might signal a major turning point in the legal odyssey, especially with the federal election case approaching in March. There are ramifications for the wider responsibility of public personalities under legal investigation that go beyond the particular case at hand. The complex relationship between Trump's duties as a criminal defendant and the privileges he had as president highlights the difficulties courts have when handling high-profile cases while upholding basic legal norms. There are larger problems regarding the accountability of public officials, as Rahmani has pointed out, by insisting that Trump must face real repercussions for his conduct as the dynamics develop. The legal world keeps a careful eye on them, wondering what this may mean for future cases. Involving Faust people managing cases with large political ramifications is very hard, since there is a fine balance to be struck between protecting constitutional rights and supporting the rule of law as the legal drama unfolds. The judgment of Judge Chuckin on the breach of the gag order will have far-reaching consequences, including how the public views the judiciary's responsibility to uphold a just and unbiased justice system. The unanticipated development in Donald Trump's civil fraud trial has also highlighted remarks made by Alina Havas. Despite her statement that the former president was not frightened to address the country once more, everything has changed significantly. The fact that Trump declined to testify the evening before his scheduled court appearance brought attention to his remarks once again. According to a Newsweek article published on Monday, December 11, credibility is crucial in the legal system, and lawyers' statements are taken very seriously.